Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Imagination Megapark. Now, our park is growing more and more lovely with every episode. And last two episodes I worked on this area over here with the science station. And in this episode I want to focus on a new area of the park. And this area of the park will be called Misery Marsh. Now, that's probably not a very inviting name. It will be a marsh full of dark colored foliage, dark ruins, and some really cool spooky rides. So I'm really excited to work on this area. I think it will be really fun to do. And of course, once more I've picked out some music that will probably fit the style of this area. Anyway, enough talking. I think we should just dive into it. Alright, the entrance for this new area is now completed. Now, I think this is a great way to set the mood for this area. It's pretty dark with all this black foliage. The trees in a bit of a different color to provide some contrast. But still this color tint throughout the area. And I also put some of these ruins here, which we will see a lot of in this area as well. And of course some skeletons, some skulls on top, which of course provide this eerie animation. Now, this new area, the Misery Marsh, I'm really looking forward to work on the rest of it. It will take quite a bit of work because of it will have a lot of foliage, but I think it will be really fun to create some rides here that will fit the mood. Anyway, I think I immediately want to start working on the first ride here, which will be a roller coaster. And I think it will be really fun to theme it like a track that's made out of bones. By the way, I asked you all to let me know if you wanted this handyman to be named after you. And I got some really funny applications from people. So, it was hard for me to pick a winner. But, a lot of them were so good that I will name other handymen after the other people who put in a really nice application. Alright, I decided to name the handyman after Alexander Ghostly. Thanks a lot for your application. And I decided to name 3 other handymen after 3 other people who put in a really funny application. So yeah, thanks to everybody who keeps commenting on these videos. I read all my comments. I try to reply to as many of them as I can. And it's always really fun to read them all back. Alright, here we now have our new coaster, the Bone Rattler. As you can see, the track color, I used this new beige color. I think it works really well for a bone color. Now, it covers a really large area, so it will take some time to decorate all of this. But I'm really looking forward to doing it. So yeah, it will probably just look like a swampy area over here. Lots of dark colored foliage. I'll probably put this station inside a big temple. And over here you can see this part where it dives into the ground. And I want to make it look like it really dives into the swamp. So I think it will be really fun to decorate this coaster. But yeah, it's a large area, so it will take quite some time. But of course, through the magic of fast forwarding for you, it will be over in a second. Anyway, let's decorate this coaster. Alright, well, if you have seen more of my videos in the past, you may know that I really love building in outlandish themes, and this is definitely one of them. I really enjoy building in this style, and I think it's already really coming together. I love this temple that I made for the station of the coaster, of course with a little obligatory Mr. Bones. Yeah, and just the foliage, it's really fun to do. I'm actually using the void color for the ground here, so the pitch black color. And yeah, at first I used the brown stuff, but the void color just complements this foliage really well. Now also putting some of these these purple colored trees in between. Yeah, just to provide some contrast, also some of these new recolorable carnivorous plants. Yeah, just really enjoying building this. I think also this bubbling goo here works pretty well. And you can also see the coaster dive into these pits yeah, over here and coming out over here. I think that's also a fun element of the ride. Now, I also left some open spots here. You can see over here, I plan to make a building here where the guests can get some spooky treats, I guess. And yeah, I'm trying to stop myself from decorating too much because I know I want to also incorporate some other rides in this area. So over here, for example, I think we can fit another ride, and we can probably fit something over here as well. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to focus on this little area over here. Yeah, I want to have a place for the guests to grab some food, and I'll maybe try to hide a haunted house somewhere as decoration, or maybe as an actual ride. Alright, that's going to be all the building I'm going to do for today. So yeah, I added this little stall over here. It has Swamp Stew, which is a witch brew shop, which sells soup. And we have Swamp Brew, which is a coffee shop. Now over here I buried this haunted house, so it's just sticking out a little bit. I think this looks pretty funny here in this little corner. And it's not really necessary in this park because it's a fantasy park, but I still decided to give the coaster a transfer track in this little ruined building over here. Well, it's not exactly ruined, it still looks pretty good. But yeah, that's going to be everything I'm going to build for today. Now, I also added an entertainer over here on top of this station. So I think it's time I also name this entertainer after one of my patrons. Yeah, thanks a lot, Valkyra, for supporting me on Patreon. If you also want to be a Patreon, you can find a link in my video description, and all my patrons will be added to the park as an entertainer. Yeah, that was going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me build. If you liked this video, please consider giving it a like. It would really help out my channel. And I think it will be fun to end this episode by taking a ride on this coaster. And of course, in the next episode, I will be continuing to work on this area. Alright, that was going to be it for this video. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. See you later.